Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again, and for the very first time, to the Thoughts and Corrupt Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host, Anjo, here with part 79 of Xenogears, PS1 version here on Retro Classics. Hope you guys are all doing well today, and on today's episode... Oh man, we are finishing well, at least what's available right now, but finishing the exploration of Shavat, because we already went down to the town and kind of looked everywhere. Still haven't found that Heaven Rock, but again, there's, and I don't know if that's going to be the name of it, but we need the 3 rocks. I'm assuming they're all here in Shavat. And got the Dark Rock and the Dusk Rock. I'm assuming like it would make sense if one of them was like fairly automatic. So I don't know, maybe it'll be a gift from the Queen or something. But yeah, I do apologize. This episode is a little late. By maybe a couple of days. And that is because I've been struggling with the flu. And I haven't been recording because of that. And kind of feeling a little bit better today. Like, at least temporarily. I took some stuff to help with it. And yeah, just took an aspirin and have some tea here. I made myself a very nice cup of, let's see, what is this? It's a green tea mix. So like 2 packets of green tea, because I wanted it to be a little caffeinated, because I'm kind of doing this instead of coffee right now. And also has one like immune support tea thing in it, which has like a bunch of different ingredients, but yeah, it's got like vitamin C and zinc and like ginger and like I gotta say, I was a little worried it was not gonna taste good, because like I've had some of them, like depending on the blend, I've had some immune support, quote unquote, like tea blends, and sometimes they just kind of taste like ass, in my opinion. So yeah, I at least wanted like the green tea flavor and like, you know, like actual tea leaves for like the caffeine and the antioxidants, and also just to help like the throat. And like I was worried, since I was making it strong, it would be kind of bitter, so I added a little bit of raw sugar. And because I don't have access to honey right now, that would have been preferable, or agave, but don't have either right now. And I gotta say, it's actually really good. Like, it tastes, the flavor is actually really good. Which I was not expecting. And I think this is just the guest room? Yeah, this is like the guest room that they're like, you can rest in here if you want to. I was like, I will 100% take you up on that. Oh, but yeah, it actually tastes good, and it feels good in my throat, which is great, because I'm about to do like 20 different voices or something. So yeah, I hope you guys don't mind, but I am going to be playing this one-handed a little bit, which shouldn't really matter, because this is, you know, turn-based RPG. And we need to go, which room? Oh, right, because I did leave myself some notes. Since it has been a little bit. And I kind of felt myself getting sick in the last episode. So I had a feeling I wasn't going to be recording for a little bit. It says, go back into the library to explore, then proceed through the double doors in the main hall to meet the Queen, / meet up with Maria. Right. Is it just me, or does it look darker than it did last time? Like, is it a time of day thing? Do they have that in this area? Or am I just remembering it differently? I think it's this room, though. Where we talked to everybody else outside? Right. Because in the last episode we talked to, like, so many freaking NPCs. Which we're going to continue to do here in the library, because I think I came in here and counted and there was like 8 NPCs that we could talk to. So yeah, we're going to do that. And next couple episodes are going to be a little bit shorter as well. Just to let you guys know. And because I do need to get like 2 recordings done right now, and I'm a time constraint, so... also, if you guys want to support the show a bit more directly and help decide like the future of Retro Classics, we actually do have a Members' Choice poll going on right now over on the membership tab, which is open to channel members of any tier. It starts at $3 a month, so it works out to be about 10 cents a day, roughly. And for that, yeah, you can vote on the Members' Choice poll, which ends it runs until the end of the month, so December 1st. The winner will be just whatever has the most votes, and that will be deciding the series that will be following this one. So the next Retro Classic series, because yeah, the series is every month. Yeah, we decide, you know, what the next series is going to be. And so for October, it was deciding the series that would follow Bloodborne. That was already decided, and it's going to be Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Sekiro. There we go. Shadows Die Twice. And, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom isn't going anywhere, so... yeah, I was like, well, we should, it's going to be a little bit early, but we should decide what's going to be after Xenogears. So... and once we hit our next milestone for channel members, which I haven't really decided, it's either 10 or 15. Like last time it was 10, but you know, people come and go on the memberships, so let's say 10 again, actually. If we hit 10 channel members by the end of the poll, the next Retro Classics will be an ad-free series. Because we've done that before. Last time we hit 10 channel members, that was for Hyper Light Drifter. And so, yeah, it's a little extra, a little something extra I wanted to do for like all the support and stuff. And I know when you're like binge watching something, you don't want to have to like swap between things that you're doing and be like, oh, I gotta skip this ad now, or, you know, blah blah blah. It's just nice to not have those interruptions, you know? So I was like, you know what, yeah, because if we can get to enough channel members, I'll just like be running less ads on the show. And if you guys want, and I've been doing that recently too for streams, like I was like, oh hey, because you can do goals now for live streams on YouTube, and it's like, it's super chat goals. So lately I've been doing it where if there's like 5 super chats, like I'll just turn off the ads for that stream. So, yeah. Because, yeah, that would help out a lot. And I'm always looking for ways to kind of incentivize by making the viewing experience better, essentially, as best as I can. So. Surviving through the Great War of 500 years ago and the Diablos collapse, we and the rest of our comrades secluded ourselves on Shavat. At the time, Shavat was being constructed at the tip of Babel Tower. That's all you need is the tip. Don't listen to the naysayers. But we were able to escape to the sky before Solaris once again ascended into power over the land. Since then, we've been wandering the skies while overlooking the activities of the land below. Well, how about this little thing to blow your mind, old man? People below are also wandering the skies. Because you're still on a rock hurtling through space, dude. Like, holy shit, you're right. After the war and the... Wait, old lady? Yeah, it looks like it. After the war and the collapse of Diabolos? It's not Diablos. Diabolos. Okay. Collapse of Diabolos, similarly to land dwellers. The heavily beaten Solaris forces began to pull back and return to their home country, taking along with them vast numbers of land dwellers as slaves. They couldn't stop them. The only way for the war-torn land dwellers to... So that's an adjective. Torn is already past tense. Torned is not a word. And that would be hyphenated. War-torn land dwellers, whatever. To survive was to depend on Solaris. After the brief moment of hope, Solaris once again began to reign over our lives. Cold and harsh era had begun. 500 years have passed and their reign still continues. No one knows how long this is going to last. War-torn. After the war, Solaris used a gate like ours to separate itself from the surface, and then they erased all memory of their existence from the surface dwellers. Due to this, the surface dwellers are still not aware. Oh, okay. Due to this, the surface dwellers are still not aware that they've been secretly dominated by Solaris all along. To be born into a false reality, to grow up in it, and to die in it, without ever approaching the truth. That is the life of a surface dweller. That's kind of everybody, actually. Like, sorry to get, like, deep and philosophical on you, but I got a hot cup of tea right here. It's inevitable. It's not like they know the whole truth either. They just know it's like, ooh, Solaris is bad. That's one thing you know about life that, like, the surface dwellers don't know. And if they're living happily, like, why does it matter? You know? It's not like you guys are doing anything about it. Effectively. It's just knowing who to be angry at, basically. You're probably already aware of this, but this Shavat is protected. That's kind of the same voice I just did. Fuck it, whatever. I already started. By a special gate made possible by an ancient technology. Even Solaris cannot break this barrier. Because of that, we were able to avoid being invaded to this day. We are being able, that's present. present progressive tense, whatever. But even with that, we don't have the power to attack Solaris either. It's a stalemate. Basically, we've just been glaring at each other. Yeah. Again, you guys can't do anything to ultimately, like, change your situation. You're just a little bit more aware of how shitty it is. Okay. Kiki meow. Those giants which fought long ago. Well, I already did that old guy voice. Those giants which fought long ago to save us. An existence which surpasses all other gears. They are the legendary Omni-Gears. One of them is the treasure of the Avar royal family, which is currently resting somewhere within the continent of Ignis. But I can't guarantee that. Treasure of the Avar royal family. Is that the other, maybe the other gear that we didn't see that what's his name, the old mechanic guy has? Like, it was a little dubious, because, like, it sounded like he was maybe talking about Veltal when he thought he already had the one or something? Don't know. I mean, Veltal has to be one of them. Like, it would be very surprising if it wasn't. The reason mankind was able to make it through and survive... Oh no, this is different. Yeah, okay. The reason mankind was able to make it through and survive certain death 500 years ago was because the power of these giants created through God's wisdom. Roni, Fatima, and the other young fighters piloted these giants and destroyed the heart of Diabolos. Seeing an opportunity to counterattack, mankind desperately stood up against Diabolos and successfully annihilated them. Roni, Fatima, Queen Zephyr, and the rest of the young ones put their lives on the line and won back. The future for this world. You don't have to put ellipsis at the end of everything that's, like, not done. That's what punctuation is for, which ellipsis is part of punctuation. But that doesn't mean, like, it continues on the next thing. It was like, yeah, of course it continues. Like, it's just a little dumb and unnecessary. Oh, Bart. Roni Fatima. Isn't that my ancestor? So you're saying my ancestor, Roni, fought alongside Queen Zephyr against Solaris? Okay. Who's this guy? Oh, it's one of these guys. And Diabolos. The sudden appearance of the mysterious army put a full stop to the battle between the humans 500 years ago. Those angels of death, utterly unrivaled, with no fear of mercy. Their only intention was to eradicate all life on this planet. Even Solaris' proudest gear battalions were mere flies to them. Nothing stopped them as they indiscriminately slaughtered and trampled upon countless lives. At that time, people were certain that the end of the world was approaching. Dominated by feelings of constant fear and hopelessness, it was a dreadful life. And that one he didn't continue with anything. Like, I swear they just use fucking punctuation like all willy-nilly. Didn't have like anybody check the grammar. At one point, Solaris and its Gazel ministry... Gazel? Did we ever decide on that? I think it's Gazel, probably. Gazel ministry, made up of 12 elders, dominated the world with more military might than they have presently. People in the land were treated like slaves. If any of them resisted, they were quickly and mercilessly dealt with. They treated the people as if they weren't living beings. Eventually, people on the surface began to rebel from all parts and ultimately led to a Solaris-Shavat war of 500 years ago. Cool. Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Can I check any of the books? Do I need to? Because there's a lot of fucking books. Like, no, that's why there's NPCs here. I think? I'm pressing X on, like, all of these. Okay. Looks like we're good. A little, long-winded exposition, but not as bad as what I was expecting, to be real. See, we got a few more minutes. Wise man? That's a rather old picture. Is it a picture of a family? Parents, a girl, and a younger brother. Everyone seems to be smiling happily. Well, they're probably posing, Faye. That's what people usually do for pictures. Anything else in this room? Okay. I mean, I can't find anything, so... Why would you not have a railing here? Okay, doesn't appear to be anything here. So I'm assuming this is where a scene is gonna happen later, probably. Let's go. No? Okay. Okay, let's call it there. I'm assuming this next part is gonna take a little while. And, gonna have to talk to Wise Man and Maria and whole scene and everything. And so, yeah, like I said, I need to get 2 recordings done. So, yeah, we'll just call it there. So, anyway, thank you all for being here, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. And, of course, before we get going, a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crafts Show members, which at the time of recording is Navels Draconis and Aaron Schick. Thank you all so much for choosing to support the show, but more directly via channel membership. Vastly helps out, very much appreciate it. And if you guys want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out that join button down below, or the link in the description talks about becoming a channel member in case there's no join button for you. I've heard that happens. Tiers start at $3 a month, like I mentioned earlier. 10 cents a day gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on aforementioned members' choice polls, which is going on right now until the end of November 2024. And whatever has the most votes by December 1st will become the new Retro Classic series. And yeah, as I mentioned before, if we get to 10, yeah, if we get to 10 channel members, it'll be an ad-free series as well. But yeah, that's gonna be coming up pretty soon. This is an approximation, however, of future announcements from the past, so if you guys want all the announcements as they happen... Oh, right, yeah. That series, though, will be following... That new Retro Classic series will be after this one is done. So, yeah. It's the same time slot, we're just preemptively picking what the next one is going to be. But yeah, if you guys want all the announcements as they happen and the bells don't work for you, I totally get it. The bells don't work for me either, but there are 4 other ways you guys can stay up to date. There's the community tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, or the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description. Also on the channel banner, but that is going to do it for today. So, thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have a brilliant day.